morning, or good afternoon, actually. It's after 12 p.m. My face looks weird. Just weird, does my face look weird? I don't know what's going on. That's not making a huge difference. Anyway, it's Friday, and I figured I haven't done, I don't think, a weekend vlog on my channel yet. I think I've thought about it in the past, but I've never actually done it. So I figured I'd do a weekend vlog starting on Friday, because I consider Friday part of the weekend. I just got a text message. And so oh God, I'm sorry. I just got a really funny text message. I don't usually have much to do on Fridays other than like catch up on work that I fell behind on earlier in the week. But usually on Fridays, as y'all kind of saw, I start my mornings off very slowly. Thankfully, I didn't have to go grocery shopping today because I went grocery shopping last Friday, and I only go grocery shopping every 2 weeks. So I didn't go grocery shopping today, which meant that I could go even slower this morning. So I just woke up. I woke up around like 7:30. Didn't get out of bed until like 8. Got up, went to the bathroom, did my morning stuff, got dressed, made breakfast. And I don't usually see patients on Fridays, but a patient that I usually see on Mondays had to reschedule this week. So I had a patient at 11 o'clock. So between like 9:30 and 11 o'clock, I was just doing some other work. I did some revisions on the paper that I'm co-authoring with some people in my lab. We are on the second draft of that paper now. The lead author is like, I can't snap with this hand. The lead author is like, we gotta get this paper done. So we've only been working on it for a few weeks, and we're pretty close to being ready to submit it. So I worked on that this morning and then had my session with my patient, and now it is lunchtime and I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I have salad in the fridge, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for salad. I've been eating salad almost every day for like the past like 3 weeks because I've just been like on like a salad kick. Does that ever happen to y'all? Like you get tired of eating everything else and then you just start craving like this one very specific thing. That has been salad for me for the past few weeks. I just woke up one day and was like, kind of want a salad. And then the next day I was like, oh, kind of want another salad. And then it turned into 3 weeks worth of salads. So, but I think I'm at the point of ick now with it. Now I'm like, oh, salad again? Like I feel like I'm gonna go bite into the salad and my taste buds are gonna instantly regret eating it and I'm not gonna want it anymore. That actually happened also with like avocados for me for a while. I used to eat avocados every day. Probably for like a year straight, I was eating avocados like almost every day. And then I bit into my avocado toast one day and I was like, I don't want it. I don't like it. I hate it. And so I haven't eaten avocados for a while now. I don't know how I got on this tangent. Why am I talking about my food icks all of a sudden? How did we get here? Oh, I was talking about what I'm gonna eat for lunch. Oh my God. No, yeah, I'm probably gonna go eat the salad and then instantly regret it because I don't feel like making anything else to eat. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to do. Oh no, I'm lying. I have a phone consultation with a new patient that I'm gonna start seeing. I have to do that at 1:30. But other than that, I don't really have much else to do today. Like officially, I just have like a bunch of work that I need to catch up on. So that is probably what the rest of this day of the vlog is gonna be. So I will be back later at some point and then we'll take it from there. took a nap. I'm gonna get up. That's cute. Okay. So before I took my nap, oh my God. Before I took my nap, I finished up the last of the revisions that I had to do for the paper, for the co-authored paper. And I also did my phone consultation with my new patient. And I realized at some point right before I fell asleep that I have a video that I need to edit. And I am busy tomorrow, and the video needs to go up on Sunday. So I need to edit the video now. Otherwise, there will be no video this Sunday. So that's what I need to, oh my God, I look. Ignore how ugly I am right now. That's what I'm gonna be doing for probably the next couple of hours at least. I've gotten to a point where like I'm pretty good at editing my videos pretty quickly. And it shouldn't take me more than like 3 hours to edit this video, hopefully, fingers crossed. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Also, I ended up not eating the salad for lunch. I ate a bowl of cereal. Not that you care, but because we talked about it. Okay. I'm gonna start editing this video, and I will probably be back before I call it a night. Morning. Oh, don't get hit. God. People on bikes scare me. Doesn't help that it's raining. Who bikes in the rain? It is like pouring outside right now. Anyway, good morning. I am off to the library for a like volunteer thing that my externship has started doing this semester. It's like a community initiative that they've started for the children. They started it for the kids. and we go to the public library some weekends, and we collect that sounds terrible. We invite like the kids and the teens, and if the parents, if they want to, or any adults in the library, we invite them to come to the table and talk about any dreams that they had recently, like dreams that they have when they're sleeping. We invite them to talk about them with us if they want to, and we have like crayons and stuff set up at the table. So like the kids can draw pictures of their dreams if they want to. And it's just like a little fun, creative endeavor that my externship does. I'm sorry if you can hear the rain on the roof of my car. It's supposed to start at 1. It is now exactly 12 o'clock. And I have to drive into the city. I was going to take the train. But it is pouring and I don't like being wet, so I'm driving. But first I have to get gas, and I have to hope that there is not a lot of traffic, because if there is, then it is going to take me much longer than I anticipated to get there. But yeah, as I'm driving to the gas station, I thought I should, get out of my way. Please, for the love of God, get out of my way. My parents have told me that I drive like a man, which would make sense considering that my stepfather is the one who taught me how to drive. But I also just think I drive like I have common sense. But anyway, yeah, so last night I did finish editing that video, and then I just like ordered food and watched a movie. I want to say it took me like 2.5 hours to edit the video, so I didn't finish until like it was dark outside, and it being a Friday night, I decided I'm just gonna order food and watch a movie. So that's what I did. And I had a good Friday night. But that is the reason why I didn't come back last night. I kind of just forgot. Once my food got to me, I kind of just forgot that I was vlogging yesterday. And also, I just like wasn't planning on doing anything else work-wise for the rest of the night. So, oh my God, that's a huge bottle of water. Oh my God, that's so disrespectful. I hate, why are you like this? As someone who has to often walk streets and sidewalks in the rain, I hate when drivers know that, like, you know, like when a car drives through a puddle and the wheels make the water splash onto the sidewalk. I hate when a driver can very obviously see the cars ahead of it hitting the puddle, and they don't do anything to be the like courteous one who avoids the puddle, and they end up splashing water onto the sidewalk as well. And there's this truck in front of me, this freaking Tahoe, who is like determined to just hit every puddle, because they started driving into the puddles, and rather than turning away from the puddles or further out of the lane so that they weren't hitting the puddles, they went further to the curb, and so the puddles got bigger. Like, I think that is just so rude. Like, if anyone was walking on the sidewalk, they would have got drenched. I hate Jersey drivers, man. What is up with y'all? I didn't learn to drive up here, but Jersey drivers are just some of the worst drivers. Jersey drivers and New York drivers are just some of the worst drivers I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't get it. I do. Oh, let me go this way. I do not get it. at the gas station now. And if you didn't know, in New Jersey, we are not allowed to pump our own gas. There is a gas station attendant who pumps your gas for you. However, I do not see him. Oh, there he is. Hi. Get what? But yeah, it's one of the things I love about Jersey is not having to pump my own gas. It's great. And it is one of the few things that keeps me from wanting to leave this state ever again. Because I'm pretty sure Jersey is the only state that still has gas station attendants. I don't think any other state does. And I love it here. This is done. Okay. Thank you. Oh. Okay, well, my card away. I need to be a safe driver because it's raining and I now have to drive 30 minutes into Brooklyn. So I'm going to not record while I drive into New York, because unfortunately, once it's raining, New York drivers get even worse. I also need to make sure that I know where I'm going. I use my GPS, even though I know roughly where I'm going, but just in case, I always put my GPS on. So I'm gonna go, and I will see you once I get to the library. I already took my earrings out and like got settled, and then I realized that I did not come back to the vlog when I got home. But I'm home from the library. The library was a little bit slow today. It's been raining all morning, and it's still raining, and it's raining quite hard. So I can only assume that all the children stayed home today because parents didn't feel like taking them out of the house. But we did have a few adults come down, and we were in the basement of the library today. And we did have a few adults come down and share dreams with us, which was really interesting. I heard a few interesting ones. And yeah, the time kind of flew by. I didn't even realize that it was time to go until like it suddenly got really empty again. We went through like an influx. Like it was kind of slow to start, and then like a bunch of people came down all at once, and then it got empty again towards the end. But it was a fun time. I'm looking forward to doing it more. We had some like random guy come in, and like he's like, I guess going from the libraries in New York have like a scavenger hunt type thing going on, where like you have like a little passport booklet and like you go from library to library collecting stickers. And this like random guy, who I guess just happened to be at the library we were at today because he's doing that scavenger hunt, like was like, oh, I would love to like also volunteer with y'all and like come do this whenever you guys are having this like volunteer event at the library. So that was pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen like a random person who's not already a part of it be interested that much. Like he was super into it. But yeah, I am so hungry. I just ordered food. It took me a really long time to get home. There was a lot of traffic. So it's honestly, it's quite late in the day. It's 5:20 now. And I'm so hungry. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day. I have to do my nails. I've had this color for a month, and I'm kind of sick of it now. So I'm probably gonna do my nails. And then I don't know, read. It's like so dreary outside that I don't even really want to do anything. I kind of just want to go to sleep. Like if I didn't have the light turned on in my kitchen right now, my apartment would be so dark. Actually, let's see. I'm gonna turn my kitchen light off. That's how dark it is. And like my window is like wide open. It's so dark and dreary outside that I don't really want to do anything. I don't know. So I guess I'll start doing my nails and then my food will get here. I mean, honestly, it is pretty late in the day too. So it's like once my food gets here and I eat, I'm gonna knock out for the night. Tomorrow I have to get my life together for the week to come. I use my Sundays as like an organizational day. Why did I say it like that? Organizational? I don't feel like I've ever said that word like that before. Organizational? Anyway, I use my Sundays to get my life together for the week. So if I don't end up doing anything productive tonight, which I probably won't, then I will see you tomorrow. Good afternoon. I can't say good morning anymore. But good afternoon. It is Sunday. And I have been spending the morning cleaning my apartment because honestly, oh shit, I looked around at it last night and I was like, oh, it's dirty. By my standards, it was dirty by my standards. And so I woke up this morning and I was like, I have to clean. And as I've been cleaning, actually really since like I started my nails yesterday, which I also have not finished. But starting yesterday, I started listening to the Who the Fuck Did I Marry playlist by that woman on TikTok. And I am hooked. I'm about 2/3 of the way through now. I think I'm on like part 30 something. That story is wild. And I feel so bad for her. Like there are parts where like she's like telling the story and I'm like laughing my ass off. But I feel so bad for her that she like went through this. But oh my God, I know I'm probably super late because I started seeing like people talking about this on social media like a week ago. I just didn't have the time. But I don't know. I was compelled to start listening to it yesterday while I was doing my nails, and I'm hooked and I need to finish it. And so that's what I plan to do today. I'm still cleaning a little bit, but I'm almost done. But I'm hoping that what I have left to do, I will be able to finish the series in that time. But yeah, have y'all seen that story? Let me know in the comments what y'all thoughts are. By the time I post this, I will have already finished it for sure. So let me know if y'all want to talk about it, because I got some thoughts about that man. Oh man, I got some thoughts about the man and her. I also have some thoughts about her. There are a couple parts where she's like responding to comments that people are leaving in her comment section. And I'm just like, why are people so mean? I look mad ugly in this lighting. My dark circles are, they're so bad now. Yeah, why are people so mean? Like, a lot of the comments are just like not deserved. Humans are terrible. I don't get it. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna keep cleaning and finish listening to the story. I'm also gonna finish my nails. I gotta paint them. Yeah. Wow. I'm like shook right now. Okay. I'm like itching to keep going, so I'm gonna be back later. I look so tired. It's so late. It is almost 10:30. The rest of the day has flown by. I have work tomorrow and I have to make my overnight oats for breakfast. Let me turn this. So what have I been doing? After I last checked in, I started doing my nails, my toenails. I started painting my toenails. And then, there we go. Okay. So after I checked in earlier, I started doing my toenails, and then my boyfriend decided to come over, and we've been watching Love is Blind. This is his first ever time watching the season of Love is Blind, and he is like super invested, and I love it, because we can just sit here and talk shit about the couples together. But that is basically what I did with the rest of my afternoon. So nothing that I actually needed to be doing, but it's fine. I will always love spending time with my loved ones as opposed to doing any form of work. And truthfully, it's always better than doing work anyway. So since Love is Blind is on my mind, we're like completely caught up at this point, and I think we're up to episode, how many episodes are there? 10? 11? Whatever episode they stopped at right before they start showing the weddings, that's what episode we're on. So we're fully caught up at this point. He is super invested in the Jimmy and Chelsea storyline. And I mean invested as in like he feels so badly for Jimmy. For anyone who isn't familiar with Love is Blind or isn't watching this season, I'm so sorry. But yeah, we're like super invested in the Jimmy and Chelsea storyline because that is just absolutely insane. And then also AD and Clay. She just reminds me of so many people I know. She just reminds me of so many people I know, and they're just not it, you know? You know. What other couples? It was kind of crazy to see what happened between Kenneth and, oh God, what was her name? I can't even remember her name right now. But whatever happened between them, I was really shocked by his the ease at which he handled that situation. It was like too easy for him. So I'm a little skeptical about how he was feeling about her from the jump. He had a conversation with AD at one point while they were still on the pre-honeymoon, and I'm wondering if that conversation got in his head a little bit. And like if it did, it makes complete sense, but I don't think it's fair that he reacted the way he did and made it seem like he wasn't at all having any second thoughts, because it very much seemed like he did from the way he was reacting. And then who else? Oh, Laura and oh my God, what's it? Jeremy. That was a situation that I did not see coming. And actually, I felt like from the very beginning, Jeremy made the wrong choice. I just truthfully didn't see anything with Laura that made me feel like that was the right choice for him. I mean, I also kind of don't see it with Sarah, but yeah, I didn't really see it with either of them, truthfully. Jeremy just strikes me as a very odd person, very childish. Childish to a level that like is annoying for me personally. And it was obviously very annoying to Laura too, and she was trying to convince herself that she wasn't annoyed by it. But you know, if him and Sarah work out, good for him. Good for him. Who else? Oh, and as far as wrong choices go, yeah, Jimmy and Chelsea, it's kind of sad to see that storyline play out, because they both very much made the wrong decision. And I think now they're both trying really, really hard to convince themselves that they want to be in this relationship. Who else? I think that's it. As far, I'm completely forgetting Amy. What's her name? Amy and Johnny. Yeah, completely forgetting about them because truthfully they're like boring because they're kind of just good. The couples that are just good are always just boring. They're not the fun ones to watch, so they're very forgettable. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I definitely feel like this season is messy. I don't think it's as messy as a couple of past seasons. Ooh, I lied. I just found out some of the tea that's been flowing around on social media. Yeah, nah, this is the messiest season to date. Yeah. Netflix, it's time to hang it up. This show does not need to exist anymore. Because multiple people at this point are coming on. It's just, at this point, it's just people looking for clout. And no one on the show is genuine really anymore. Let me not say anyone, because there could be possibly people on the show who actually want to find love. What's going on right here? But yeah, nah. And truthfully, I don't know why they're still doing this show. Like, it's very clear at this point that no one is on this show actually for the purposes that they need to be on this show for. Everyone is here for the Instagram fame. Everyone is here for the clout. Everyone is here for the followers and brand deals and whatever else you can possibly get from being on this show, other than a crap ton of hate and self-esteem issues, because people on the internet are telling you how terrible of a person you are and to go on and live yourself. I truly don't understand why this show is still on, is still getting like seasons. But anyway, I have a lot I need to do for the rest of the night. I'm almost done making my oats. Still gotta finish my nails because I didn't get to finish them when my boyfriend got here, because we started watching Love is Blind and I can't multitask to save my life. So I gotta finish my nails, and then I just have to like organize my life for the rest of the week. Organize my to-do list for tomorrow, and then I'll be going to bed. So I'm gonna call this vlog here, and hopefully, I mean, I honestly didn't do as much work as I was hoping to get done this weekend. That was the whole point of me wanting to vlog this weekend. I was like, I'm gonna do so much work, and then that clearly didn't happen. But hopefully this vlog was still interesting in some way. So yeah, thank you for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. I truly appreciate it. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Click that little notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. And I'll see you in my next one. I need to come up with a shorter outro. Bye.